Hey guys, so I'm not using a script for this video, so there might be a lot of ums and ahs and long pauses, for which I apologize. So recently, the YouTube atheist/theist community has been embroiled in a controversy involving me, Bible-thumping wingnut, Cy Ten Kate, and a couple of other users, including Matthew 4:19. And as the story has gone so far, or as most people think it's gone, Bible-thumping wingnut dropped my docs during the Cy Ten Kate debate, and that is what forced me to leave my channel. That is actually not true. What happened was that while I was ready to log in to a debate with Bible-thumping wingnut and Cy on Sunday, August 4th, I was logged into my Veridical Cadence YouTube account, and BTWN sent me a link to the Hangout for the debate through Skype. I clicked on that link, and it revealed, instead of my YouTube name, it switched me over to my personal G+ account, which I use for family and close friends, and it logged me into the Hangout under my real name, my first and last name, and that allowed the Realistic Nihilist, Bible-thumping wingnut, and Cy Ten Kate to see my real name. Shortly after that, BTWN said, well, what do you like to be called? And I said, well, for the purposes of this debate, I just want to be called Veridical Cadence, or VC. You know, it's my channel name, and it's how I'm known on YouTube. It's how I've been known since my channel started. And Cy said, no, that's not acceptable. You know, you're not Veridical Cadence. You're a real person with a real name. I'm like, okay, I realize that, but I'm known on YouTube as VC, so why can't you just call me that? He's like, well, no, that's not acceptable. I can use your real name. He says my first name at that point. And this is not live, by the way. This was before the show went live. Or you can just make up a name. And I said, well, I feel like you're kind of pressuring me. So, like, I came here for an honest debate rather than to be talked down to by some pompous presuppositionalist. And at that point I was let go. I was actually blocked from the Hangout at the time. I walked away for a few minutes. I think I posted on the Lion Ghost show or something, on the Vaughn Live, but I stepped away from I stepped away from Cy Ten Kate and from BTWN. And then I tried calling in to them probably 10 minutes later, and I was dropped and blocked. So I was like, okay, BTWN and Cy don't want me. I sent a message at that time to the Realistic Nihilist saying, hey, can you do something to get me back onto this debate? They can use my first name. I don't really care. Just, you know, let me on, basically. And the Realistic Nihilist apparently told BTWN and Cy that as soon as I sent him the message, a few minutes later, I basically said, you know what, forget it. I don't want my real name out there. You know, I don't want them using it on the air. I don't care. I will drop the debate. I just don't want my real name out there. And by that time, I thought that, okay, it's a dead issue. It's not going to happen. But then, you know, 5 minutes later, after I sent that latest message to the Realistic Nihilist, Cy and BTWN called in and had me on the show. So I did the debate with Cy and BTWN, and prior to me talking to Cy, you know, Bible-thumping wingnut sort of made some accusations saying I called him a racist, blah, blah, blah. I said I never called him that, but that's immaterial. I debated Psy. Then I was ejected from the call around 40 minutes during the Google Hangout, and immediately afterwards, BTWN and Psy started talking about me. BTWN sort of alluded to my sexuality, accusing me, I guess, of being gay. And then after that, they brought the Realistic Nihilist on, and he debated Psy, so on. So, at that point, my docs had not been dropped. BTWN did not drop docs during the Psy debate, and neither did Psy Ten Bruggencate. So, at that point, I was like, okay, I don't feel comfortable with BTWN having my docs, but at the same time, you know, he hasn't dropped them yet. He hasn't indicated to me that he's going to drop them, so I'm leaving my channel up. I'm not doing anything. And then, on Tuesday night, I was invited by Redline to join a debate with Nephilim Free over creation and evolution. And I said, okay, sure, you know, that sounds like fun. I have a little bit of downtime. I can have some fun and talk to Nephilim Free. And so I logged on, and we talked about those issues for about an hour and 20 minutes. And then Matthew 419 joined the call. And Matthew 419 sort of engaged me with the presuppositional argument for a little bit. And then he used my initials. He said JJ. And that shocked me, because the only way I think that he could have gotten those initials was if someone told him, because he was not in the room for the Psy Ten Bruggencate and BTWN debate with me. He wasn't in the room then. And that was the only time where he was present where my name, my full name, my first and last name could have been revealed to him. So I was like, okay, at that point someone must have told Matthew 419 my real name. I never said it was BTWN. It could have been BTWN. I kind of suspect it was BTWN, but I don't have any evidence to accuse him specifically, so I'm not accusing him. All I'm saying is that someone who knew my real name told Matthew 419 what it was. That's the only way that he could have gotten my initials. It could have been during the Psy Ten Bruggencate debate. Someone who was involved with that debate could have given it to Matthew 419, or maybe someone else who found out, I don't know how else they would have found out, but yeah, you know, it could have been revealed then. But somehow Matthew 419 got my name, and also during that hangout, I mentioned in the internal chat that, hey, don't use that name. I'm not comfortable with you guys saying it. And BTWN told me, and I quote, "Once it's out, it's out." That referred to my real name. So at that point I was like, okay, this is not going away. I have to close my channel. So I made a quick video basically saying goodbye to my subscribers and explaining, you know, why it was that I was closing my channel. And then probably 5 hours later, I closed the channel. The next day, Atheism Defended and Stephen Bachman made some videos saying, hey, you know, his channel was closed. We don't know who did it, but someone dropped his docs, or someone threatened to drop his docs. And, you know, he closed his channel. And a little bit later, it somehow turned into Bible Thumping Wingnut threatened me, and that's why I closed my channel. And then later on, it turned into Bible Thumping Wingnut dropped my docs during the Psy debate, and that's why I closed my channel. And both of those are misconceptions. BTWN, as far as I know, I can't prove that BTWN directly dropped my docs. I can't prove that he told Matthew 4:19. I can say that he told me of my real name. Once it's out, it's out. But other than that, I can't prove that BTWN had done anything wrong. However, earlier today, and today is August 9th, 2013, and this is my time, 7:08 p.m., someone a few hours ago today made up a sock account with my real name, my real first and last name, and a picture of Steve Urkel. And for those who don't know, BTWN used Steve Urkel in his video, moral hypocrisy, to basically mock me, But yeah, someone made up an account with my full first name and my full last name and a picture of Steve Urkel and posted on Atheism Defended's channel, basically saying, oh, that's gay or something like that. But basically, yeah, someone found out my real name, my full first and last name, and was able to create a sock account to lampoon me or harass me or whatever. So, yeah. Once again, I'm not saying it was BTWN. I can't prove it was BTWN. However, there is someone who has to be close to BTWN, if it's not him, who is spreading my information around. And I am posting a picture of this screenshot right here so that you can see it all. Yes, it has my real name on it. It's out, I guess. So yeah, this is what happened between me, BTWN, Matthew 4:19, Psy, and the atheists who have made response videos. I kind of like to apologize to BTWN because I never meant to directly accuse you of doc dropping me directly. I can't prove that you created that sock account. I suspect you told Matthew 4:19, but I can't prove that. And the strong statements that some atheists have been making on YouTube, I really apologize for, because they don't have the evidence that you actually directly doc dropped me. So for that, I apologize. And also to my subscribers for shutting down my channel and doing all that, making a scene. I regret kind of shutting down the channel that quickly. I should have just laid low for a while instead of panicking and shutting it down. I apologize for that. So yeah, that's basically the story. I don't think I'll be on YouTube much anymore at all. I just wanted to make this video to kind of clear up the situation, at least as I understand it, and to kind of absolve BTWN from some of the heat that he's taking, because he really doesn't deserve the full vitriol that some in the atheist community are giving him right now. And I would also like to apologize for not completely making my position on this clear. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how it happened. Yes, I was doc dropped, but I can't prove it was BTWN. Unless there's some new evidence that surfaces proving he's responsible, then I would say, leave him alone. And that's all. See you guys. Bye.